this just came up as a short notice. I probably didn't, include it in the video that I just finished posting a few hours ago. Art is something that is doable by practically anyone that decides they want to do it. However, one should keep in mind that there are few things about art you really have to get into being specific about what you exactly want to do, so that then you do not fall out. Being specific is one of those things. You have to have the motivation, because even when you have the idea, or even when you have, say, the knowledge about the whole process of perhaps doing what you want to do, you always have to have that action point within yourself to start, because once you do not start, everything kind of becomes really complicated. You'll probably be having this dream that is only a few steps to, it's only a few steps away from you, but also hard to catch. So that motivation to have an action point is critically important. And then 3, patience is also required whenever you're involving yourself in any form of art that you might want to, say, earn money from. And that the patience plays in, because over time you find out that you have to repetitively do the similar things that you do in whichever artwork you have specified in, and for it to yield any fruit, or for it to come to that fruition that is perhaps profitable, it takes time and it takes patience. So you require that. If I am to think of something else in the art, it's being able to get your resources, or being able to have your hands on the right resources that you need to do the different forms of art that I have explained in the previous videos. Yeah, that plays in as a very big factor, because without those resources you can not do anything. One of the resources that you really need is your mind. If you don't apply your mind to think and form something or create something that can be physically attractive when made, or something that might have somebody buy into it, then that kind of puts you off, because if you're not able to form something creatively in your mind, that's a one resource that is out of the picture. The other resources might not even come into the picture. Other resources I mentioned or at least I gave a clue about, so I might not have to revisit that area or that topic as much. Another thing to consider while doing artwork is having a healthy body, because a healthy body is a healthy mind. So how do you make a healthy body? By continuously, putting in the time to exercise, continuously feeding on food that is healthy for you and that, at least works as a supply of various nutrients to your body, just to help you function um, well while you're doing this art. Because sometimes work that you get involved in, also becomes so much. So that healthy body is really important for you. With that being mentioned, I believe, yeah, I've given most of what I can exhaust about art and how you can go about doing it, so that then you are in the right position to start earning or to start making a living of it. So you could pick a leaf, you could ask another person or tell another person about it, and they could pick a leaf and perhaps use that to kind of break down, or to kind of put an end to the unemployment that is going on so far. So one of them is what I've just said, art, and more is coming to roll out tomorrow. I would like to take a topic per day, just so I do not overwhelm myself with trying to, get out information off head to whoever is listening on the other end, because it is acquired knowledge, it's acquired information. So how best is one putting it out for you to know and understand what you need to understand, and have that action point after you get the message that you get. I'd like to at least put out a request that you can like, share, and subscribe, plus leave a comment where you feel it is necessary, so that then I can have reviews to myself and what I'm trying to broadcast to the public, or to whoever is a viewer and is listening in. And yeah, I hope you have a great time, a great day, wherever you are or whoever is listening. And perhaps I'll catch up with you as time, goes on. And peace. Oh, one more thing that I had kind of left out. As you're doing everything that you're doing, there is nothing new under the sun. At least for human beings, it is quite understandable that from time to time people do different things, and because of the different activities that they get involved in, it is one thing to either remember or forget the things that you know or that you have once involved yourself in. So at critical times like this, when you know tensions are up and chaos is up, some people might not have that uh, courage and spirit to remember. So with those that have, that within them, then it's also good to like put out um, this knowledge, or to help others remember what they could do, and perhaps get the society to a more interesting point of view compared to a point of view where everyone is helpless, or where everyone seems to play victim because of a situation that is at hand. And thank you for listening. I'll catch you another time.